Hey, what's happening? Everyone, SirJames coming at you guys with another video. In today's videos, I want to go ahead and share with you guys what is on my Black Friday shopping list for 2016. As most of you guys know, prior to Black Friday, I've been doing YouTube videos where I showcase some of the ads to let you guys know what kind of video game deals, electronics that you could find that may interest you. And of course, normally too, after I do my initial sale, I usually do a haul video afterwards to showcase the items that I got not only for myself, but of course the items that I got as an early Christmas shopping list for my brothers and sisters. Now this year is not going to be a massive haul like the other times. It's going to be relatively a lot smaller. That's because one, the items that they want to get for Christmas is actually very simple. However, I'm going to give them some extra goodies as well. And of course, for me in general, there's not a lot of video game deals out there that has my initial interest due to the fact that, as my channel grows and stuff like that, since I'm a gaming channel, I've been getting a lot of different review copies, and of course with the help of the company that I'm part of, which is of course Gamerfuzion.com. So benefits like that help me save a lot of money throughout the year, so that's always a good thing. However, again, I do have a small general list of items that I want to get, and of course do keep in mind that for those of you who do go out Black Friday shopping, if you happen to be in a crazy area, please be safe. If you're not in a crazy area, I would at least advise bringing a friend with you just in case someone tries to mess with you. You at least have some backup. For my general location, nothing ever crazy happens. There's never been a fight, stampede, people getting trampled to death, anything like that. However, the only place I don't like shopping at for Black Friday in my general location is Walmart, because that's always disorganized. And a lot of people there are extremely rude. Not the employees, but just the people who are fighting over a TV deal or whatever the case may be. Again, my list is super small. It looks pretty bright on my viewfinder. I'm currently using the new camera, which would be one of the items on the list. But before I get to that, pretty much item number one on my list is the $100 Nintendo 3DS. This is a deal that's going to be happening everywhere. Any place that actually sells video game systems, you're going to find the $100 Nintendo 3DS. Now do keep in mind, it's the new Nintendo 3DS, not the XL model that's much larger. It's the smaller one that has the interchangeable faceplates. It's a Mario theme. They have a black and white version. I want to go for the black one because if you guys recall, earlier this year I did get the 20th anniversary Pokemon Nintendo 3DS, which is the white version, so I would like to get the black version as well. So that is my go-to shopping item at the moment. Now for that general item, I do have two chances of getting it. The first chance will be over at my local Best Buy, which are normally pretty good at stocking up a lot of video game consoles, because last time I was there, they had a mountain of PS4 Slim models like crazy, and the one besides that was the Xbox One system, or the Xbox One S I should say. So I'm hoping they're going to have a good stock of the system. Now if I was not fortunate enough to get the $100 Nintendo 3DS tomorrow at Best Buy, then the second chance that I have, and will be the only other chance, will of course to be getting it at my local GameStop, which will be opening up for Black Friday on Friday morning at 5 a.m. So of course if I go there a few hours early, not only would I be freezing cold because of how cold it's been at night, but I'll have a much higher chance. Now the second item on my list is an SD card. Of course, anything, SD cards are extremely useful, especially if you happen to have cameras and you want to capture a lot of footage without having to delete stuff or move stuff over. It's just a pain to having a bunch of different cards, especially if you only have like 16 gigs or whatever the case may be. Right now I do have a 32 gigabyte one in my camera, which actually is working out quite good. However, for video recording, it only record up to 30 minutes, which is not good for me. However, the one I am looking at, if I could get it of course, is a 126 gigabyte SD card, which is supposed to be on clearance for about $30. If I'm not able to get that one, then of course I'm just going to stick with a 64 gig. That one should at least provide me an hour's worth of recording instead of however many a 126 gigabyte SD card will give me. So I would like to try to get at least one of those. That would be extremely useful, especially since I'm going to the PlayStation Experience this December. I would like to try to record as much as possible and of course capture a lot of images too. The next item on my list is not an item that's going to be on sale for Black Friday, but of course I have yet to pick up, which of course is Pokemon Sun and Moon. Specifically, I'm not going to be getting both. I plan on only getting one at the moment, which will be Pokemon Moon. Since I'm usually up all night gaming, I figured Moon will be, makes much more sense for me to get, since during the day I'm usually busy with work, so I'm just going to stick with Pokemon Moon, and later on probably get Pokemon Sun as well. And as far as video games go, there's some deals on PSN that's happening right now on Xbox that I'm going to have to kind of double check on. But video games I like to get is Battleborn. Battleborn is going to be about $10 at GameStop, which has actually happened today. But I think, actually, they're not closed yet. It's like an hour and a half. But I'm going to wait until Friday to get that one. The reason why I'm getting Battleborn, even though a lot of people don't like it, is because, again, it's $10. The beta that I played was alright for the most part. Like, it wasn't going to be a game that I would rush out to get on launch, but for $10 I can't really complain too much for a simplistic game. And of course, it'll be a game that my little brother will be able to play and have a basic understanding of it, and won't be too difficult for him as well. And of course, the other item too is the Assassin's Creed Syndicate. True, I already have Assassin's Creed Syndicate that I got from as a review copy from Ubisoft back when that came out. Of course, Ubisoft, they always tend to send review codes for the Xbox copies for the games that I get. For example, when I was reviewing the Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection, they sent me an Xbox copy, which I was a little bit bummed out. I mean, I'm grateful for getting a review code. However, I was only a little bit bummed out because I just got the PS4 Pro and they gave me a code for the Xbox. I'm like, gosh, I don't want to hook up the Xbox because I hadn't hooked it up since like September. So I had like a crap ton of updates to install, which took forever. But yeah, just general things like that. So I like to get Assassin's Creed Syndicate on the PS4. They do have it on sale digitally right now on the PS Network for $15, but I would like to try to get a physical copy, which Best Buy will have for $15 as well. And that's pretty much generally it. As you guys know, I also did get a new camera, which is the Canon Rebel T6i. I'm currently trying out another setting right now. I think based on the lighting, it may seem dark to you guys, but based on what I'm seeing on the viewfinder, I'm kind of looking here off to the side. Based on the lighting, that's currently the situation in my room since it's kind of late at night. The lighting seems about right, but I'm still messing with things, so that's why it's been a while since I was trying to get videos out to you guys, because I've just been fiddling around with my camera, testing things out. I even took it to Disneyland the other day, which unfortunately was a bad idea because it started to rain an hour later, so I never got the chance to take any of the cool Christmas nightlight shots and stuff like that, so I was a little bit bummed out about that. But I was testing out a camera bag during the time, which unfortunately didn't work out for me. I took it back, and I got this one that was on sale. This bag is normally $80, but I got it for $60. It's a Case Logic camera bag, and this one's actually pretty cool. It has a nice rock solid bottom here, big thick rubber. What's nice about this too is that you can basically toss your bag down, so without having to scuff it up or anything like that, or if the ground's wet, this will be on there no problem without soaking up any of the liquid. The camera is an over-the-shoulder type, so it's easy to get access to. There's not like a ton of storage, so if you're someone who's going to be carrying like more than 3 type of lenses, this will not be the bag to go with, keep in mind. But you have easy access right here. It's kind of hard to show you guys because right now I have it set on manual focus, so it's like if I go any closer to the camera, it'll be out of focus. But there's 2 slots here, so if you have 2 different lenses, you can do that. In this case, I use one to put my microphone on, which is the Rode Video mic. I'm hoping to get the Pro maybe for Christmas. And you have a nice slot here just for the camera itself. It's kind of like a, I'm not sure how to describe it, like a mannequin, no. I can't think of the name for it, but you have like these Velcro straps that go on both sides. There's a hole in the center here that you could adjust, and basically you could set the camera in there with the lens on without having to take it off, and it's not going to fiddle around too much. It's not going to snap or anything like that. But so far, I really like this bag. It has plenty of pockets for extra storage, so if I want some like smaller lenses like this, like thin ones, so you could do like UAV protection or whatever. Cleaning supplies, whatever the case may be. So there's just a lot of things that I could do with this bag that's going to fit my needs, and I think is going to be extremely useful, especially when I go to the PlayStation Experience, to not only to ensure protection, but of course to have easy access to if there's something I want to take a video of or take a photo. And of course, the other thing too, the last item on the list that I totally forgot about, is a camera lens. Now, I did order the camera lens last week. However, I'm going to have to go to Best Buy eventually when I can pick it up to get my money difference back, because the camera lens that I did order was the not 64. It was the 24mm lens, which is supposed to be more of a wide angle lens. Right now I'm currently zoomed in just a little bit to try to get, again, I'm just testing out different settings here, but the 24mm lens is supposed to be more of a wide angle lens, and of course it's supposed to be a little bit sharper compared to the kit lens that I'm currently using at the moment. And that's actually on sale right now for $130, even though I did pay $150 plus tax. So I'm going to get some money back out of this deal, and I should be able to pick that up tomorrow. But then again, they're closed tomorrow, so I don't know if that will be the case. So maybe Friday, give or take. But that is pretty much my shopping list in general. I know I kind of rambled on for a little bit, but again, this is kind of also a test for me to see how the settings on this turned out. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Again, share your shopping list in the comment section down below as well. I like to kind of hear what kind of video game deals, TV deals that you guys are going to go for. And I'll see you guys next time.